Prime Minister is dismissing suggestions he's under internal pressure to take stronger action on climate change.
The New South Wales Environment Minister, Matt Kean, has told Sky News the horror bushfire season had sparked more calls for action from top-ranking Liberal MPs at both the state and federal level. Let's go live now to our political reporter, Eliza Edwards. Eliza, Scott Morrison has been quick to brush off these comments.
Yeah, not accepting any truth in these comments at all. Matt Kean, the New South Wales Environment Minister, suggested some of his Canberra colleagues, both Conservatives and moderates, want to see stronger climate policies, and that they're taking up their concerns with the Deputy Liberal leader, Josh Frydenberg. And he has told Sky News that this group fully supports the Prime Minister, but they're listening to concerns from within their electorates about climate change.
My understanding is some of the most senior members of the government, and they're not moderates, they're from the right of the party.
In Cabinet?
And they are saying that this is a huge issue.
In Cabinet?
In Cabinet, absolutely. And can I just say, Sherry, I mean, this is because their communities are crying out. They're listening to the majority of people in their electorates that are saying, we want you to protect our environment, but we don't want you to do it in a way that's going to destroy our economy.
But we've seen the Prime Minister respond today saying he doesn't see any truth in these comments from Matt Kean, and none of these MPs are raising their concerns with him.
I don't know what he's talking about.
So he's... Are
you dismissing what he's saying?
Well, I don't know what he's talking about. I think Matt should focus on hazard reduction, and I think Matt can focus on hazard reduction. I'll focus on emissions reduction.
But you're not worried about your own party at all. You're not worried about rats in the ranks.
No, it's all a beat up.
Yeah, pretty strong defence there from the Prime Minister, isn't it? Yeah, and he's also been on television this morning getting behind Bridget McKenzie following that sports rorts saga from last week, and that's no doubt going to continue. But Eliza, the latest release of money from the government's bushfire recovery funds will go towards helping affected businesses.
Yeah, that's right. We saw a tourism announcement yesterday. Today is money for businesses to help them get back on their feet. It includes $50,000 grants and interest-free loans of up to $500,000. It's not just for businesses that have had an impact on their assets or fire impact on their assets. It's also for those who have suffered a dip in revenue over what should have been the busiest part of summer. James Pearson from the Australian Chamber of Commerce and Industry says it'll protect those businesses from going bust.
Businesses are really under threat. Some of them have had to close, and we know from overseas figures that if businesses don't reopen within a week, if they don't get support, then most of them won't survive the year. That's why this package is so important. Get cash into the hands of those small business people as soon as possible and give them long-term concessional loans to encourage them to invest, not just for the next 10 months, but for the next 10 years.
Now, the government hasn't put a dollar figure on this business recovery package, but it's expected more than 400,000 businesses will be eligible. Laura and Pete?
Yeah, good news for those small businesses as well, Eliza. Thanks so much for that.